Hi, meet Rachel. She's a young professional in San Diego, and she was diagnosed with narcolepsy in her early 20s. It's a relatively common disease that many people don't know much about. She needs to take naps frequently during the day, has strange dreams, and sometimes even falls asleep in unfortunate situations. At work, she often interviews people and has accidentally fallen asleep while talking with someone. She even regularly takes naps in the bathroom to avoid being noticed or even fired. She has trouble focusing, whether working or reading a book she enjoys. 1 in 2,000 people have narcolepsy, and everyone's symptoms are unique, including Rachel's, but there's no cure and no definitive treatment.
There were times when I would go for 3 weeks without needing a nap, and times when I would take 10 naps a day, and I could never figure out what the variable was.
There are many variables to consider, and the unpredictability of narcolepsy makes it hard to keep track of all of them. She can't track or control all of these things at once. She feels very overwhelmed.
Narcoleptics try the shotgun approach. At least that's what I'm doing. I'm trying everything.
Right.
So I don't really know what's working and what's not working at this point.
Right.
Rachel needs her own way to keep track of the variables that make a difference to her. Meet Fluff, an assistant to help you track those variables and find a perfectly personalized treatment. Fluff helps you track any variables you like and in turn their effect on your mood. It works with sensors you already use to track sleep and activity, like Fitbit or those built into smartphones. You can also input which medications you take and the dosages for each. We worked with narcolepsy professionals to look at what Fluff can analyze. We found a set of variables based on how easy each one is to measure and how much they affect narcoleptics. You'll work with your doctor to select the first few to track. Then, together you can discover which variables are most relevant to your narcolepsy. Fluff will ask questions like, "How are you feeling?" out of a possible 5 stars, and you can ask Fluff whatever you like as well. Fluff can ask you on a schedule, or you can check in with Fluff at your leisure. The data you give Fluff is transformed into useful visual graphs of which variables affect your mood the most. You can see all the relationships between your sleep, exercise, medicine, and mood, and use this information to optimize your routines and regain control over your life. Fluff can even be extended to be as personal as you want it. You can add other variables that you'd like to track, such as diet, homeopathic treatments, or social activity. Fluff's been helping Rachel for a month now. She has a much better idea of what variables affect her narcolepsy, and it feels like she's regaining control of her routines and lifestyle. Fluff is flexible and personalized enough to help her discover exactly what she needs.
That makes me really excited. If I could have more control over my life by pointing out things that I might not think about, that seems great.
I don't know. I think it could be something useful and also entertaining. Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, I would use it.
Cool.
Rachel is even discovering new variables she didn't expect to affect her. Eventually, Fluff will be able to recommend products or services as you get more acquainted with each other. Fluff is free to track a small number of variables, but for a small subscription, you can track as much of your personal data as you'd like. Fluff. Find what works for you.